What's up, y'all? This is TeamFTS. Here with Aaron. I'm Jet. Alright. Anyways, this is, me and Aaron decided to do one last deck profile of our
favorite deck.
This is pretty much our deck. It's been our favorite deck for the last, this format, of course. It's our Dragon Rulers and Prophecies. He has the Dragon Rulers, of course. And this is what, we decided to do this because the builds ended up being a lot different from
how they started. Oh my God.
How they started, yeah. So we decided to do one last one, just pretty much because, our deck's about to get hit. So, we might as well just...
It's no longer going to be a deck. So.
It's no longer going to be a deck, but we just want to do for nostalgia's purposes, I guess. Or we'll look upon it and be like, this is our deck. Anyways, we starting off with Triple Buster.
Yes. These three very big, like dragons do.
Oh, wait, no, show them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Show them.
I went to Nats, if y'all didn't know. I didn't do well at Nats because I hated my life.
He now has
They're all German.
German dragons, all of them.
What's bad is somebody who saw my video. I played first round and I lost because he main lances because I told him to. He said that to my face and I wanted to cry. I dark hold and he lanced the fuck out of his Crimson Blader and
That's kind of cool though if you think about it.
It's cool, but I literally lost at Nats because somebody watched my video. Oh, damn, it hurt my feelings. But yeah, that's why we make videos. So we try to help people. We did, and he helped, and he beat me, and motherfucker.
Yeah. Anyways, 2 of each baby, except for the burner because I like having the searchable tuner, but I didn't really have room to run the 2 burner and this. And at no point does it hurt me just to run one of these. All I gotta do is keep track of what I've done. And if you've been playing the deck as long as I have, I kind of also understand because you want to attack with Blaster. You know what I'm saying?
Blaster's.
It's something you want to attack with,
absolutely.
Not with because he has 2800.
3 Veiler. It's just stupid. It's a tuner, so. And these are from 4 and 2. I think these are Spanish. 2 Max C. I never wanted to play 3 ever. I only played 2 Max C just because I played so many. At first, I didn't play any Max C. If y'all could look back on the profiles, but I bumped up. I went to 2 just because I played so many mirror matches, and this card really does make mirror match easy. Like you don't even have to try in the mirror match if you drop Max C on the mirror, because usually people don't know what to do. They panic, stuff like that. So
what else is this card good for? Good against?
Mermails, Fire Fist. It's good against Try. Good against. Shit, you can even use it against like Evil Swarms. Like it's bad. I wouldn't keep it in against Evil Swarms, but even like the only thing is dead against game 1 is really spellbooks because they go Judgment. You'll draw 1 card. And then after that, they're stopping themselves from special summoning, so there's no point of having 3 of these. So it's really dumb. You always side these out against spellbooks. But every other deck, if you use it at the right time, it's good. Because even Evil Swarms use Kage to Kage, and you draw off that. So like I don't know, it's not bad, but I wouldn't want to run it at 3 just because spellbooks is my worst matchup. So yeah. And then my 1 Yamato, I always love this card. It's fucking amazing. If I get Yamato off, I win the game. But I didn't play this at Nats, and I'm sad because I kept basically if you open bad, this card fixes the game for you because you get a free hand. Just because you attack and inflict damage with Yamato.
Oh look, I drew the super drew.
Exactly, it's amazing.
I honestly hate it when he drops this card on me because it's just like, oh look, he gets to replenish his hand and he does 2600 damage to me. It's just like stupid.
Yeah.
Also, look at that motherfucker's defense. I can't see it.
It's 31.
It's 3100. 3100.
But I didn't play this at Nats because I wanted to go straight consistency, just to try to do as well as I could, and it turned out I actually was drawing really bad, and this card would have really helped me a lot. But
I think it would have been a good weapon in Nats, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I took it out the last second, and
it was also a Veiler bait.
I'm sorry.
Think about it.
All right, Triple Super Juve. This card's banned, and the next video we're gonna upload 2 deck profiles, and then we're gonna talk about this shit. This card shouldn't be banned, but I'm gonna talk about it. 3 of those because it's just stupid. 3 of these. At first, I hate this card. I actually do hate this card as a 3 of, but the more I play with it at 3, the more I realize that it gives me spells and traps, and that's what I want this card for. It literally, I pitch a big, or I banish a big to search a baby, and hopefully I get 2 spell and a trap with this card. That's what I want. Like this card, I keep in against spellbooks and stuff like that, just because I want to see spells and traps like MSTs and heavy storms and stuff. So that's the reason why I don't like it at 3. Just because you see them at 2, I hate drawing into 1 when you use the shit. Oh my god, it's the worst.
The reason I think dragons are just have more. I think they're better than spellbooks in my opinion, just because they can run the spells and traps and they get to draw into them more.
Yeah.
Like the most we get to draw off of them is like a tower. Draw into a judgment, draw into something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if y'all the difference between spellbooks and dragons is basically dragons, no matter what the situation is, they're always down against spellbooks because they can at any point just bring back their Jalgan, and now dragons are going to lose because of that. And they'll always go if they go judgment and get a power to hand, no matter what I put on the field, you're going to kill it. So it's like game 1 is really hard. If you win game 1 and you're a dragon player, then you're set up. You're probably gonna win the match. That's the end of format, so I don't know why I'm trying to tell you all that. All right, 2 gold start because I don't have room for 3 because I want to play Yamato. That's honestly why. And I know people around where I'm from Jacksonville. Anyway, they've made Imperial Iron Wall, so this card's like super dead most of the time, and it's just like, okay, cool. Waiting 2 turns actually sucks a lot of dick. Playing the people I play with constantly, I play Jet and Kelsey and all them, so like, waiting 2 turns for a card I really need at that point is just not good to me. But hey, it's limited, so 2 works out amazingly. Like it's just.
I told y'all that one would get hit too.
Lance, I cut Lance at Nats because I wanted to go consistency, and it was a bad decision because I kept running into shit. Like he'd have 1 card set, and it was a compulse, and I lost because he just
Is
compulsed.
your entire deck German?
Most of it.
Almost all of it.
These are
both of these are German. Right?
yeah, these are German. One of my swords is German because that's all I played at Nats was 1, and I loved it. I actually liked it at 1 a lot, but playing out locals, I wanted to bump up to 3, so I saw my spells more. Trinity, these 2 are hit as you can know, but I never cut any of these because they're all just amazing. And then 2 skill drains. I actually, I did not do this at Nats, which I wish I should have, because breakthrough is really dead against Kaiku Jogging Lock.
You know what's funny? Katie told you to main deck Squadron before you went to Nats.
Oh well, I guess I don't know. I didn't want to. She wanted me to do it just because dragons get to stay on the field. But I mean, that's cool. Like it's really cool that dragons get to stay on the field. But that's not what I only main this card because Kaiku and Jogging. Like literally any other deck, I don't give a fuck about. Like Evil Swarms, they'll just pandemic their fucking Ophion. Like it's not even a problem. It's just literally Jogging is a motherfucker. So that's why I play skill drains. All right, extra deck. Look at my tokens.
Those are his tokens.
Yeah. Super Saiyan 3. Anyway, thank you, Corey. Alright, Armor Arm is amazing, it wins games. Fossil Fighter is amazing, it wins games. Like, literally, if they have like a Gaios or something with no attachments, or a Crimson Blader or something, you get this off. You can just ram the Crimson Blader and then attack. It's amazing. Crimson Blader.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Beret. I like card trees.
Oh, really?
This
You
amazing.
really put Bray in here?
Yeah.
What's the requirements for him?
It's just machines.
How do you? Oh, the token.
Yeah,
right?
the tokens for Dragon Sight.
That's nuts.
If you get it off, it's amazing because you can like change stuff to attack and then beat their face, and it's amazing. Scrap Dragon is still one of my favorite synchros ever. I play this because of Evil Swarm. So even if I have a Monster Reborn and they have an Ophion, I can normal summon a level 4, then Monster Reborn their Heliotrope, overlay them, Book of Moon their Ophion, and then do stuff from there. So that card's amazing. It's hard to get around just because they have to have a specific out for this card. But I don't know, it's a good card. I
Like Compulse, right? Compulse or like.
It's always Valor. If they stop it, it's Valor.
Okay.
Like people who main deck Valor and Evil Swarms annoy me. But Guided Charger, Pierce those fucking anything that's 0. Wins games. This and Armor Armor is really good. Shit's mean. Gaios, if you can get it off, you basically automatically go Gaios. If you have a stream and a title in hand with another dragon, you automatically basically do this. Because if you have the opportunity to go Gaios, you just do it in dragons because it's devastating.
It's good against spellbooks, to be honest. It's really fucking good. It's annoying. 2 of them?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fire Fist, and I play a lot of dragon players a lot, so like this is really good against Fire Fist, Mermails, and dragons, and that's what we play mostly at locals. So
And then like I don't know, you're talking about how you would just attack over it with Crimson Void or some shit.
So like people love going this, like people think there's just like that this card's amazing. This card's really not that good. It's an Earth, which is what I like. It's better than just wasting a big eye. So I just do this and I just run this bitch over. Like people go this against me first turn. I'm like, you're only doing this first of all because you know I'm playing dragons. So you think this is gonna help you, so I'm not gonna big eye it. Okay, I'm just gonna Crimson Blader you and now you lose. So this card's not as good as everyone thought it was. It should have never been $30 like on release date. That was stupid. 2 big eye. I never went to 3 because I thought it was stupid. Big eye wars are dumb. If you're playing
Big Eye
dragons,
Wars.
if you're playing dragons like conservatively enough to where you want to win the game or win the match, you won't get into a big eye war. You will not summon a big eye unless you have protection. So 2 is more than enough.
Big Eye War.
Like don't get into a big eye war. That shit is not smart.
That's funny.
Triple Dragon Sight because Jet loves me. No, Dragon Sight's amazing. I've always loved Dragon
I
Sight.
do love you.
And that is it. Unless you want to see the side.
I guess that's kind of what, honestly, that's kind of what makes or breaks the deck at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because like during game 2, it's just like siding is what really helps against like your worst matches
right now. So
I mean, it happens every time, but especially now in this format.
I main this at Nats, and oh my god, it was so good. Oh, like if you're playing a Mermail player and you go Abyssalin, you don't give a fuck if that's a sphere set because they're gonna summon a sphere or gonna summon Lind with it. So you literally just normal summon and then you do whatever you want and they can't do shit.
Unless you're smart like Kelsey, sometimes summons fucking Bislead.
Well, if he does that, that's fine because I'm just gonna try to run it over. They have to go to a monster.
See, that's the problem with me because if I do that, like it's just like I can't get over it unless I've powered something.
This card's amazing, especially okay. Like any deck, there's a card in the deck that's just like I don't want them to see that. I don't want them to use that right now. Even if they have an Ophion on the field, you just normal summon. If they don't have a Compulse or something or a Torrential, then it's just like Ophion and they can't do anything about it. So this card's good, really good. I love this card. Eradicators, yeah, Spellbooks are mean, so I play mean cards against them. I might as well do this.
Triple MSC?
Yeah, I'll show you all that. Don't matter. Triple MSC for back rows, hate. I just get that shit out of the way. Good against Murmels, you sided in against anything. Because, I'll show y'all now, it doesn't matter. I also do the 2 decrees. I didn't want to do 3 because I don't really have room, but MSCs are important just because people play Deck Lockdown. Deck Lockdown is a really amazing card. It literally makes or breaks, it can make or break a game and like devastate both Spellbooks and Dragons, so this card was definitely needed to be played just because if someone was smart enough to be like, hey, I'm going to play Deck Lockdown, Decree doesn't stop that shit. Decree does stop Mind Drain and Soul Drain and all that dumb shit, so that's why I played those. I was supposed to show you all this earlier, but it's out of order, so 2 Fusilier, they're German. Anyway, you set it with the Eradicator. If you open these 2, you just basically win the game, and because you're supposed to lose game 1, so let's say you did lose game 1, you can just set this, set Eradicator, summon a monster, and they're like, oh, what the hell did they set? And then as soon as they draw, just be like, okay, Eradicate, and you get to see their hand. Hopefully you have a Dragossack with it, so it'll be good. But this card's amazing, and then also I play the Skill Drain. So even if they drop Max C or something, and I summoned Tempest, and I don't want it to get ran over by Crimson Blader, I can just normal summon this, and it's 1 less draw they get.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So even if you normal summon it without Skill Drain on the field, you still get the it'll be half. The attack and defense will be half, but it's still a level 7, so you can overlay with it. Swiss Scarecrow against Murmouse. I mean, you do put it in against dragons, but I don't respect no dragon players. Nah, but anytime you're scared to get no TK, you just throw this in there. Max Sieg against dragons, against Murmouse, against Karkuris, against whatever needs to be Max Sieg. And then against Evil Swarms, Spellbooks, Frogs.
Keener Judgment of that shit.
Yeah.
That caused,
Yeah.
That happened.
Suki's good, but yep, that's my sad deck as of last week. I don't know. We're going to regionals before the ban list hits, so hopefully I don't lose to somebody who watched my video. But that shit, oh my god, it hurt it really crushed me. Like, he was like, oh dude, yeah, I know you, man. I was like, oh cool, thanks, man. I was like, okay, I'm confident, plan. It was round 1, and it was like, okay, let's do this. And game 1, he Crimson Bladed me, and I was like, alright. Game 2, I was like, okay, I got this. He got me down to like, I don't know, 24, 25 or some shit, and he was at like 4,000. And I would have won the game that turn. He had 1 set card. I was like, I don't care if that's a breakthrough. Dark Hole, he lanced, and I cleared everything except the fucking Crimson Blader that I couldn't get over. And I was like, no, who are you, bro?
I'm the guy watching your videos, Aaron.
I know. Lance literally won him the match. That hurt my balls. Anyway, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, a lot of things. It was my first Nats, which sucks that I didn't do well. But
I mean, it was also your first Nats.
I could have done so much better. Oh my god, I could have done so much better. So annoying. And oh my god, I have a new pet peeve in Yu-Gi-Oh! Playing against somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. They just, okay, you top with a dragon deck because dragons are good. I understand that. But don't waste all your money to go to fucking Nats and you suck. And then beat me. I hate that. Like, why? Like, watching somebody misplay in front of me is the worst thing in the world. Because it's like, I have a shit hand. I'm like, okay, I can play through this maybe. Even if I can't play through it, I'm just going to watch. I have to watch what you're doing. I'm playing you. So I'm watching you. It's just like, why are you doing such dumb play? Like, you suck. I don't want to say that. I don't want to be disrespectful. But they suck. And that's how I feel. And that's, yeah, end of the format deck, so this thing's gone. I'm gonna put it in a book as like a retired thing, like I did with my X-Sabers when I fucking sold them, because they're German and I like this deck.
All right, well, TeamFTS, we'll see you in the next video. All right, bye.
Yeah.